So let me record on this one. Okay, so till now we have whatever we have covered. We have covered that how you can create a Java project and what is Java project. Java project is something like a project, something like a folder in your system so that you can keep all your files at one location. And in our case, it is 21st. Let's make automation weekend batch, this one. Now, after that, we have learned what is package. Package is again same thing. It is just like a hierarchy of folders so that you can keep your not only Java files, you can keep every file in your project in a meaningful arrangement, in a meaningful manner. So you just create the packages for that. Now we have also learned that what is class in Java, what is the main purpose, how we say that class is a collection of group, how we define the object is that class is a blueprint, object is a real instance. We have learned this thing. Then we have learned that what is access specifiers, means whenever you are creating a class, how you can restrict your other classes, other persons to create your object, create your properties, how they can access it. Some person can access it, some person cannot access it, some person can access in a specific relation. So these things we can handle with the help of access specifier. And then we learned the most important part of the, you can say, Java, that is functions. We have learned that we have 4 type of functions, and in the functions we can you can say we can create the functions on the basis of number input and output. So the combinations is that input, output, no input, no output, some input, some output. We have learned this thing, right? And at the same time, because Rahul asked a very good question, that can we keep multiple functions in the same class or not with the same name? So we have discussed the topic that is called overloading. Okay, and what was the overloading? Anybody want to tell? You guys are revising or not? Anybody want to tell? What is the concept of overloading?
Overloading, we have a different, multiple method with the same name, but the parameter might be different.
Excellent, clapping for you. Excellent, clapping for you. When you have a need, or you can say that when you want to keep your multiple functions in the same class with the same name, then the condition is that you have to make a difference in your functions, in your parameter, in one of the ways, like number of parameters, you can make it different. Type of parameter, you can make a difference, or you can make a difference in terms of sequence. And this concept, using the concept, you can keep your multiple functions with the same name in the same class. This concept is known as overloading, function overloading. So this thing we have completed, right?
Yes.
Now we are going to learn, today we are going to learn a new topic that is called conditional statement. Okay, let me create a specific class for that, and just giving the name of the class on the.
Sir, can we do overloading on the constructor as well?
Yes, we can do the overloading on the constructor also. Same thing. Let me create this conditional statement demo, and then I will show you. Okay, let me make public static void main, and let me come back to that part. So constructor overloading, we have already learned. If you focus on that, how I told you that you can make your constructor also parameterized. Yes or no? We have created this one. Yes or no? So you can see here, we have created a constructor which is taking one parameter. You can create a constructor without any parameter also. Yes or no?
Yes.
So we have created 2 constructors here. One is you can say this one, and here you have creating this one. The condition is that because you have make it final. Okay, let me add other persons also. Okay, Manjunath is here again, and somebody is trying to join. Who is this one? Shashikant. Who is Shashikant Upase? Shashikant? You have joined with your real name or something different? Hello, Shashikant. Who is joined with the name of Shashikant? Okay, let me proceed. Okay, so here I was telling you that what happens that you can create multiple constructor, but here the special condition is that your one variable is final. Yes or no?
Yes.
And you are not initializing at this place. So in every constructor, it will expect that you have to initialize it. Let me remove it. Now you can tell me, you have created 2 constructors with the same name. Yes or no?
Yes.
We can create 3 constructors also. How you can make? We will pass 2 parameters, integer, roll number, and string student name. Yes or no?
Yes.
So it means you can create multiple constructors. Same thing is that you have to make a difference in terms of either three ways. Same thing. Actually, the thing is that constructor is also a special type of functions.
Function.
The main purpose of that, you can say the main purpose of this particular function is to create the object for you, right? So that's why by
Yes.
default it is available in your class. If you want to overload it, sorry, if you want to overload it, you can overload. You can see I've created 3 flavors. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, now let me come back to your point. Let me come back to the today's topic, conditional statement. And every time, whenever I will start the session, you can remind me to start the recording. Maybe sometime I forget. Okay. So now today I'm going to tell you very interesting thing. If you do not know about the Java, the person who do not know about the Java, he will give me the first try to give the answer. Okay. Because I want to tell you the problem statement in a normal way. So I'm writing a statement. Even. I'm writing a statement even. Then I'm writing a statement to print odd. Okay, odd. Okay. Let me write one statement also. I want to write one statement also. Start program and end program. I want to make it interesting. Start program so that you can see that my program is started or not. Here I will write end program. Again, I'm saying that in each and every session, it is very important that whenever you are stuck, whenever you are not getting anything, just interrupt me. Getting my point? Because I don't care about it. Yeah, you already have paid the fees to me. Okay. So you have to concern about that. You have to raise a concern. Otherwise, I'm happy you paid the fees. I can run. I can run. Okay, I'm just joking. So when I will run this program, tell me what will happen. Let me add few lines of code, more code. Okay, Prinka is also joined. Okay, tell me, when I will run this program, how many lines of code is written here? Tell me first thing. How many code? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lines of code written. When I run it, what it will do? I told you whenever you run this command or the option run as Java application, the control comes to the main function and one by one, it executes each and every statement. 1, then go to the next. To 8, then 9, then 10 and 11. Yes or no? So it means yes. By default, it will execute each and every statement. That's why you will able to see the answer, start program. And because you cannot see this, yeah, you cannot see this impact on your console because it is something which is happening in the memory. It is creating the 4 and just referring the that value with the reference variable A. Is it okay? So, but you are able to see it executed all the lines. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now my condition is that in my program, because it is the usual behavior of the Java that it execute one by one line, every line. Control is here, then control will go to the next line, then control go to the next line, then next line, this line. And when all the instructions are completed, then program is completed. Now my requirement is that I don't want to execute these 2 statements. I want to execute only one statement. And my condition is that I want to execute this statement even or odd on the basis of the value of A. Getting my point? Are you getting my point? Yes. I want to break the usual behavior of the program that, okay, when the control will come to here, I don't want to execute both the lines. I want to execute, okay, if my value of my variable A is even, just execute this one, not execute this one. Okay, if the value of A is odd, run this line, but don't take your control to this particular line. And how it is possible? This is possible with the help of a concept in Java that is called conditional statement. Getting my point?
Yes.
So now here you will see one thing. Here you will see one thing. Whenever you want to execute any particular statement on the basis of a condition, you have to use a way, and that is called the way is called conditional statement. How you can make the condition? Just see. I'm telling you something different from the internet. You will never get this thing. Whenever you want to execute any statement on the basis of condition, first of all, you have to wrap in a block. Are you getting my point? So I want to run this condition on a particular condition, and I want to run this odd condition on a particular condition. Yes or no?
Yes.
So I have wrapped. You can see it is not giving any error. I wrapped this block. I wrapped this statement in one block. This curly braces start and curly braces. If you want to run both the statement on one condition, you can wrap both the condition in one block. Why I'm telling you this thing? It is not with the case that you want to execute only one condition, one statement on the condition of 1. If you want to execute multiple statements on the one condition, you can wrap in one block. Getting my point? Now, before this bracket, you write a statement that is called if. And if whatever condition you want to write it, you can write it here. Getting my point? And same thing you can write for this block, if. So now you have to define the condition. You have to define the condition in this if bracket. And on the basis of that condition, if the condition is true, then only the control will go within this block. Otherwise, control will not go. Getting my point?
Yes.
Okay, now the thing is that if I want to check the even condition, you know that in maths it is very simple. Try to divide the number by 2, and whatever is the remainder, on the basis of remainder, you can decide. If the remainder is 0, the number is even. And if the remainder is 0, you can say something other than 0. You can say it is odd. Yes or no?
Odd. Yes.
So now the question is that how you can get the remainder in Java, because it is not something, there is no function like remainder. So we can do one thing. I'm just creating a variable. I'm just creating a variable with the name of remainder. Okay. So how you can get the remainder? You have a. Okay. Where you have a. When you write this code, a divide by 2, it will give you the. What it will give? It will give you the dividend quotient. What it will give? It will give the dividend. Yes or no? So now, but we need the remainder. So in case of remainder, there is a symbol in Java which is used, that is called %type. Okay. So what is the use of this one? Whenever I'm writing this thing, a modulus 2, it means you are saying that a divide by 2 and it returns the remainder. Getting my point? Everybody is getting this point, that whenever you want to get the remainder by a number, simply write a modulus 2. This complete thing is executed as a divided by 2 and giving the remainder. So modulus is basically used for remainder. Now here you can check. What is that? If remainder equal to, when we want to make a comparison of checking, we write equal. Single equal is used for assignment. You can see it, a equal to, you are assigning some value in a. Yes or no? You are assigning 4 value in a equal to. Getting my point? But when you are comparing something like if a equal to, in that case, you use double equal to. So double equal to is used for comparison. So I'm saying here, if remainder equal to 0. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the thing about that, if I am not going to write any if statement for the odd one, what will happen? Just see here. What is the current condition? Number is even or odd? You know that 4 is even or odd?
Even.
But still you will see it is printing the statement even. That is okay. But it is printing the statement odd also. Reason is that this statement is not wrapped in any condition. Yes or no? This statement is not wrapped in a condition. So Java will execute without any condition. So let me wrap in a condition also, this one. But this time the condition will be a little bit different. Remainder not equal to 0. Getting my point? So how we write the not? In the Java, whenever you want to use a negative condition, not, you use exclamation symbol. This is called remainder not equal to. This symbol is known as not. So here you will say not equal to 0. Getting my point? Now let me run program. Tell me, what will be the output? It is right, yes or no?
Yes.
So who is going to tell me? Tanu, can you tell me why the control is not going into the, it is printing it, it means the control is going within this block. But why this is not printing? Why the odd one is not printing? Because condition is not true, so control is not going within it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that's why it is not printing the odd. Now you can check the condition with some different value, like 3. So now tell me, in which block control will go and in which block control will not go? Tell me, everybody can tell me. When the control will come to the line number 11, tell me, this expression is true or false? This is true or false? It is false. So control will, yes, it is false. So control will not go to this block. If it will not go to this block, it will not execute. Now control will go to the next line. This condition is true. So control will go here. Now you got this point?
Yes.
So it means the first thing in the conditional statement is that you can check your condition with the help of a statement that is called if. This complete thing is known as if statement. This is if, and it is the block which you want to wrap for your if condition. Getting my point?
Yes.
So now I will come to the second part. In this program, actually, we have written the program properly. It is giving the right logic. Everything is there. But you can say in terms of logic, it is not implemented correctly. I will tell you reason is that. Now tell me how many possibilities of a number in my scenario. I'm not saying that in the other scenario. I have given the assignment that your number can be even or odd. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
So now tell me, my condition can be only two. It can be either even, it can be odd, but we are checking the condition same thing. Now tell me, we can take the example from a boy. If a boy is, you can say standing, I want to check whether it is boy. If I'm saying it is a boy, it means it cannot be a girl. Yes or no? When I'm saying it is a boy, it means it can be no, 100% is a girl. If I'm saying only two genders, yes or no? So why we are, if we are checking, okay, are you boy? He will say yes. So I will check, are you a girl? Do you think we should ask this question again? That are you a girl? No. Because two possibilities are there. I'm saying, are you a boy? Answer is yes. It means he is not a girl. If I'm saying, are you a girl? He will say no. It means I will assume it is a boy. Getting my point? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So Java also thought that if you have two conditions, why you are checking two conditions? For same thing, you are checking the condition equal to 0, then not equal to 0. You know that if the number equal to 0 is true, it means this condition not need to be checked. If it is not 0, then the remaining will be the another one. So in Java, they have specified another statement that is called if and else. ELSE. What is the use of else? If you are checking two conditions, if you want to decide your scenario on the basis of a particular condition, this condition will be true, control will go to here. If condition is not true, automatic condition control will go to the else block. So you don't need to check this condition. You can simply write this code in else block. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So you can say here, you can say actually you have achieved the logic, achieved your logic in that way also, here also, but here the performance will be more good. Reason is that you are not checking two conditions. You are not checking the condition two times. Now you can see same thing well here in the current scenario. A is 3. Condition is true or false?
False.
Condition is false means control will not go to the if, but by default it will go to the else block. Getting my point?
Yes.
Now, if the value of A is 4, so now the thing is that condition is true. Yes, it's true. If it is true, control will not go to the else block. So what is the benefit of else, if and else? If one is true, control will not go to the another one. If first is false, then only control will go to the next one. Getting my point? So otherwise this program
Yes,
and
sir.
whatever I've written previously, both program are right. But in terms of performance, in terms of, you can say, in terms of code, this second approach is more good. You are writing less line of code. You are writing less conditional statement. Getting my point? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now come to the third point. I'm going to give you another statement and you will see what has happened in that case. Now, currently my assignment is that, let me remove this condition also, then I will tell you. Okay, let me remove this whole thing also. Okay, let me write the statement, then I will tell you. Maybe some of you can guess that what is my assignment. I'm writing a statement 0. I want to print 0. Then I want to print 1. I will 0, then I will say 1, and then I will say 2. And then last one I will say not valid. Now tell me what I want to, my assignment is that you have to print the statements. You have to print only one statement. Okay, and the condition is that if the value of A is 0, this statement should be run. If the value is A, I will put 1. The statement should be print 1. If the value I will give 2, it should print the value 2. If I'm giving any number other than it, it should print the value not that. Getting my point? So this time you have not one condition, you have not two conditions, you have three conditions. Yes or no?
Yes.
So you will see in this case, simple if, I will write the simple if, definitely it is going to work, but it will make several conditions. Yes or no? You will write something like that. If a equal to 0, and then you wrap it. Yes or no? And then you write for the another one. What you will write? If a
Equal to
equal
1.
Equal to 1.
now you can see it will run fine. But do you think again you are doing the same statement, same problem you are creating? I told you at a time the value of a can be only 0, 1 or 2. Yes or no? Because at a time the value of a can be a unique. It cannot be same time, it cannot be 0, and it cannot be same time 1. Yes or no?
Yes.
So why you are writing this code again? So now the question is that, okay, what else we have? We have second thing, if and else. But the here thing is that how we can decide the if and else, because we have not two conditions. If the value of a is 0, that is okay. But in else case, the value can be 1, 2, and then any number. Yes or no? So we have multiple conditions. Yes or no? So in Java, in that case, one more thing is introduced, that is called, after if, you can use a block that is called else if. What is that? Else if. Else if means you can, if this condition is not true, control will go to the next else if, and here also you can check your condition. Getting my point?
Yes.
So actually it is giving you a sequence like else if. Here you will write 1. Your condition is, suppose condition is true, condition is true for first one, so it will print 0. Now the program will not execute rest of the things. Getting my point? If this is not true, then control will go to the next block, but it is not else, it is else if, means it will check the condition. Getting my point? Yes or no?
Sir.
Yes.
And in this way, you can write multiple as if, like a equal to 1, then you write if else if it is 2. So you will write it 2. Then you will check the condition else. Okay, now let me check. Oh, how many conditions we have? We have 4. We have 4 conditions. 1 is okay. This is okay. This now only one condition is left, or we have multiple conditions left now. Only one condition is left or multiple? Only the left one is one condition not valid. Yes or no? We have covered 0, we have covered 1, we have covered 2. Yes or no?
Yes.
So if you have only at last you have only one condition, you can at last use else. Till the time your conditions are available, use else if, and at last you can use
Else.
Now I will show you what is the flow of this one. Same way, control will come to the first line. A equal to 2, it is satisfied. Okay, if it is satisfied, it will. If it is not, now in the current scenario, it is not satisfied. So control will go to here. But it is not if it is else if, means again it will check the condition. A equal to 2, no. Control will go to the next line. It is true, no. Control will go to here. Because it is else, so 100% it will execute. So it is not valid. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now come to the condition. I'm giving it 0. Now you'll see. Control will come to the first line, equal to 0. Yes, it is true. Control will go here. Now it will not go any statement. So are you getting my point? The condition, if the condition is satisfied at particular point, it will not execute the rest of the things. Getting my point? So let me run it. Now you can see if I'm giving, suppose 1. So control will go only 2 lines. A equal to 0, false, go to the A equal to 1, it is true. Now it will not execute this thing. So actually you are just saving the execution of line. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that's why conditional statement is very, very important. When you know that, oh, I have to run only one statement on the basis of condition. So why you are writing the code in multiple if blocks? The best way is that use if, else, or if else. And whenever you are using multiple else if, this is also known as if else if ladder. Else if ladder is nothing. They just mentioned this topic in the internet. Otherwise, there is nothing something like that. You know that. You know the concept of if. you know the concept of else, you know the concept of else if. So you can decide your own. Getting my point?
Yes.
Anybody have any question? If you have a question, you can interrupt me. Otherwise, I will proceed. Niharika, Ashish, Manjunath, Priyanka, Rahul, and Tanu. Anybody have any concern?
Maybe tomorrow after practice we'll ask.
You are just making a, you can say, you are just making a something like that, na? Helmet. Na?
No,
You
no,
make a
no. Actually, see, after practice, after I will write the code now, then I will get the difficulties.
I agree. So we will come tomorrow. But before that, I will give you one assignment today, everybody. Okay. Okay. So, but the thing is that if you are doing the assignment, again, the person who are not raising a concern about the queries, they can also raise, right? Because the thing is that Niharika is saying that I will ask tomorrow because she has decided I will learn. Rest of the person saying that, oh, Pradeep will complete the session. It doesn't matter we are revised or not. Pradeep will pick any other topic. No, I will give the assignment and I need assignment today. In the whole day, you have to ping on WhatsApp. So now I will come to the next topic, that is loops. Now I will tell you why I'm taking this loop. No, new class, and I will say loops. Again, I will come to the statement, problem statement, then I will come to the answer statement. Still, you have it. Anybody have any chance? If you want to ask from the conditional statement, you can ask. No? Then I'm going to write a statement here. So I'm going to write a statement here. I'm going to write a statement here. Let me take the example. Whose name is easy. Rahul name is easy. And something like filmy. Shah Rukh Khan has used this name and now he's a star. So this is a statement, Rahul. Okay. So when I will run this, what it will do? What it will do? Anybody can tell me when I run this program?
Rahul will be printed
Once.
Yeah.
Okay. Now tell me one thing. If nobody know about the concept of loop, if I will ask him, can you tell me I want to print Rahul 5 times? He will tell, Pradeep, you have written this statement to print the Rahul. If I want to print the 5 times, I will write this statement 5 times. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Now you can see, let me run it. So it was feasible. I just execute, you can say repeat the statement 5 times. Now I will say, can you print the Rahul 1 lakh times? Now, if I will say this thing to Rahul, Rahul will say, Pradeep, when you have said print Rahul 5 times, that was easy. You are saying print 1 lakh times. Should I write the same line of code 1 lakh times? Do you think it is logical? No.
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 It is not. Because the thing is that if I will write just see copy paste, and maybe I can forget, oh, maybe I've written only 1 lakh times, or maybe I've written something less than that. We have to take 3. And a second thing is that why it is not logical. It is something like that. You are not writing 5 different statements. You are not writing 1 lakh different statement. Only you are saying that my statement is same, but you have to run these statements multiple times. Yes or no?
Yes.
So you are saying that statements is same, but you want to give the instruction to Java. This is my statement. Please run it 5 times, 10 times, 8 lakh times. I will not write it, but I will give you the instruction. You can execute it on my behalf. So how it is possible? It is possible with the concept of loop. I will show you this thing. This is one statement. Again, whenever you want to put a condition, loop is also something like a condition. Trust me. Just like if conditional, loop is also a condition. Because what is the condition? You are telling that please run this statement multiple times. How you can give the condition? How you can give the whole things? That is written with the help of a syntax of a loop. So first thing you have to do, whatever statement you want to repeat, wrap in a block. This is my way of teaching, that every time you should wrap the thing in the block. Otherwise, simply people run it. Oh, you want to make a loop? You write it from here. Okay, so this is the first loop I'm telling you, that is called for loop. But again, the thing is that this is called the loop syntax and this is called the loop body. Getting my point? So means how many parts of a loop I will show you in for loop. This is known as body. Body means what thing you want to run repeatedly. Getting my point? It can be one statement. It can be 1000 statement. Only the thing is that this body decides that which statements or which group of statement needs to be executed multiple times. Getting my point?
Yes.
Now this is very, very important. You can say concept of the Java for loop. And if you understand, trust me, rest of the loops are very easy. So for understanding this thing, I will tell you that this is called for, and within this bracket, your syntax is actually divided into 3 parts: semicolon and semicolon. Now the thing is that what is the purpose of this semicolon? The first part of the for loop, this part is used for initialization. This is used for initialization, or you can say send the time declaration. Actually, I use the term declaration first because declaration always take first place. So I can use this part is used to declare or initialize your variable. Getting my point? This is the purpose of first block. So I'm just keeping it here. Now, what is the use of second part? This is called condition. I will tell you why they have given in this way. And the third part is known as increment and decrement. I will tell you, I will explain, don't worry about that. Increment and decrement. Now the question is that whenever we are running any loop, what is the use of these terms? Initialization, declaration, condition, and decrement. So for that thing, I will tell you one thing. What happens whenever you want to repeat any statement, you will make a track on that. Yes or no? That from where I am starting and how many counts we have completed. Yes or no? And at what is the max condition I have to stop. Getting my point? Yes or no? So usually we use a term for it, and the term is known as counter. Yes or no? We always use a counter, and from your childhood you are using the counter. You are using the counter, yes or no?
Yes.
And how you use the counter? You use the purpose of counter is that something like that in your childhood you use the counter just like your fingers. Somebody asks you, can you count 5? They start saying 1, then put second finger 2, 3, 4, 5. When you say, can you make an addition of 5 and 3? So the kids do something like that. They raise their first hand and just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now they put second finger. Okay, they said count 5 plus 3. So I will count 3 fingers here. 1, 2, 3. Now they start adding from first to last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes or no? So there should be counter something like that. Yes or no? So for this counter actually tells from where you want to start. Yes or no? You can take the example of your timer. In your timer watch, what is happening? It start from 0, then it start 0, then 1, 2, 3, and you give a maximum condition for that, so that it will say that your times is up. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So in your this loop, the first part, declaration initialization, is basically used to declare a initial variable, and it gives the initial value. For example, I'm creating a variable so that I can make a counting. I'm giving the name of counter. You can give any simple name also, but I'm giving the variable counter name. You want to take any simple name A, you can take it. But try to make your practice whenever you are creating any variable, just give the meaningful name. I will make it 1. Is it okay? Or you can make it 0. Getting my point? Is it okay?
Why we are giving counter is equal to 0?
Because the thing is that, now tell me one thing. I will say you that I will give you a pile of some toffees. Okay, I will give a packet of 1 toffee. I will say you, can you count 10 toffees out of it? So how you will count? You will just pick 1 toffee from it and just put outside that packet, and you will count somewhere in your finger. Say 1.
Yes.
So you will start in the starting, your finger is something like that 0. Then when you pick 1 toffee, you will say 1 finger. Then you pick another toffee, you will make a mark on your second finger. Yes or no?
Yes.
So this is just like a finger. I'm saying that initially the value of finger is 0. Getting my point?
Okay. Yes.
When I will count 1, I will increase the value of counter by 1. Something like, I will say counter, I will increase the counter value by 1. Something like that. Counter equal to counter plus 1. Getting my point?
Yes.
So what I'm trying to do, in simple one, you can say, when you count 1 value, you will say count value is 1. In the second iteration, or you can say in the second repetition of loop, you will say counter should become 2. Yes or no? Then you said counters become 3. Yes or no?
Yes.
So here we are giving the initial value. You want to start from 0, you want to start from 1, that depends on you. Here you are just in the increment decrement part because you want to increase your counter. You are saying counter equal to counter plus 1 means you are increasing the value of counter by 1 and then initializing to the same counter. So first time the counter is 0. In the after first iteration, it will become 1. In the next iteration, it will become 2. Yes or no?
Yes.
So now this is what, now the thing is that it is initialization part, it is incrementing, but you have to tell where you have to stop. As in your case, I told you, you have to count 10 toffees. So your condition is that till the counter is less than equal to 10. Yes or no? You have to count your toffees till the time your counter is less than 10 because your max condition is 10. Yes or no?
Yes.
So in the condition part, I will give the condition something like that. This is your counter. You will say less than equal to 10. Getting my point?
Yes.
So don't worry. Maybe your condition can be wrong. I will tell you one that's wrong. But in the simple opinion, the condition is that counter less than equal to 10. Yes or no?
Yes.
I will tell you. Now what will happen? How it executes just here. So this is the first part. You can say assume it. The first one is This is step 1. You can assume it is step 1. The condition part you can assume it is step 2. But here I want to tell you very interesting thing. Don't consider it is step 3. You should consider this body part as a step 3. I will tell you a reason behind that. It will make your learning easy. It is your step 3, and you will say that increment decrement is your step 4. Getting my point? You are making a doubt on me. Pradeep is telling the right thing or wrong. Don't worry. When you complete this part, you will see, wow, Pradeep, this is the best way. You have said the right thing that we should not take it. Step 3. Getting my point? So now you'll see one person will run the program with me, and then I will tell you. Program will start from step 1. Yes or no?
Yes.
So in the memory, what it will do, in the memory, it will take a variable counter. It will create a variable counter, and the value will be initialized by 0, right? Okay.
0. Yes.
Yeah. Now the control will come to the step 2. So in the step 2, you are checking the condition. What is the current value of the counter? So tell me, counter value is less than 10. It is true or false?
True.
True.
Yes, because the current in the first, you can say here, you can say in the first iteration, counter value was 0 and it is less than 10. So it is true. So when the condition is true, the control goes to the step 3 body part. Getting my point?
Yes.
So it means after step 2, it will go to the body part, and whatever is written in the body, it will execute. We have written only one statement, it will print the Rahul. If we have written 2 statements, it will execute 2 statements. Getting my point? Whole body. Is it okay?
Yes.
So now when
Yes.
this condition is completed, control will now go to the step 4. So in step 4, tell me what it will do. In the step 4, it will make the value of counter to 1. Why? It is saying that counter equal to counter plus 1 means counter value 0, added 1, and again initialize, store in the same counter value.
Same variable.
So that, yeah, same variable. That's why now the counter value become 1. And now here, very interesting thing. After step 4, control will go where?
Step 2.
Yes, it is very, very important thing. Just understand that step 1 runs only once in loop life. Getting my point? In the
Yes.
life of loop life, sorry. In this loop, this step 1 only runs only once. It means step 1, it will start from step 1, and then the loop will go step 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Getting my point? Till the time step 2 is not filled. Is it okay?
Yes.
So now you will say again, I'm running it. Step 1, counter becomes 0. Go to the condition step 2, less than equal to 10. Yes, it is 0. So now control will go to the step 3. Rahul will print. Control will go to the step 4. The value of counter become 1. Now condition will come to the step 2. 1 is less than 10.
Yes.
So again, control will go to the step 3. It will print Rahul again. Okay. Now again go to the step 4. This time value become other than any other person will tell. What will the value of counter now? Tell me if you are not getting it, tell me. Everybody has equal right to ask me. If you are confused, you can ask me. What was the previous value of the counter? 1.
1.
So now when the control will come to step 4, it is saying that 1 plus 1 and again initialize in the counter, it will become 2. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So now the counter will value become 2. Control will go to the step 2 and it will say counter less than or equal to 10. Yes or no?
Yes.
So it is true, control will come to step 3. In this way, it will keep on running. And when the counter value become 11, what the counter value become? 11. The control will come to step 11, step 2. Tell me, 11 is less than or equal to 10?
No.
So in this case, condition is false. Now control will not go to step 3. Control will come to the out of the loop in the next line. Getting my point?
Yes.
So now tell me, here you will see one interesting thing. I am going to run the program. Tell me how many times it is printing the Rahul. Tell me how many times.
9
Now,
times.
10.
10
now
times.
again check.
10 times.
I'm counting 1, 2,
11.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, mera
Ah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
why it's 11?
You will give me the answer. Reason is that now tell me, you have started from 0. Yes or no?
Oh,
And you are
yeah,
giving
From
and you are
0.
giving the condition less than 10. So the thing is that you can make it in a proper. Either start from 1, then it will make 10. Yes or no?
But
Yes.
condition second is less than 10, right?
No, less than equal to 10. If you want to make it that, you can say condition should be actually less than 10. It is less than equal to 10. Now got the point?
Yes.
Because the thing is that you are considering 0 also, you are considering 10 also. So 1 to 10 are 10 already, and you are starting from 0. So it will come 11. Getting my point? If you are
Yes.
starting from 0, your condition should be less than 10. If you want to make it less than equal to 10, you want to include the 10 also, your counter should start from 1. Getting my point?
Yes.
So now, so let me make it 5. If I'm saying 5, how many times it will print?
6.
This time I've written less than 5.
Odd. Yeah, 5.
So it will run 0 to 4. 0 to 4 means already 5. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Now this is the example where you are making an increment. So now the thing is that your counting can be actually performed in 2 ways, like in the ascending order as well as the descending order. You can, if you have remind in your childhood, you count something like that. If I will say that, take the example of minus. You can say, I want to count 10. You have 10 chocolates and you want to count 3. How you count 3? So you just write 10 standing lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines, 7, that, right? In your first class and second class, you just keep writing standing classes and then you cut one by one. I have counted 1. You will cut 1 line. Yes or no? Then you cut the second line, third line. So here the thing is that you can start your counting from the minimum value and you can we start from the maximum value. You want to count the 5. So here you can take the counter value maximum 5. Getting my point? But now the condition will become, tell me, greater than 0. Who is not getting this thing? Tell me. Tell me one thing. You can start counting from 0, minimum value. You can see I will increase 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can also make the condition like I will start from max. Max condition is 5. So I will start the counter 1. I will checking that I have to run my counter till the value is greater than 0. And every time instead of an increment, I will make a decrease. Getting my point?
Yes.
Who's not getting? Tell me. I want to listen with everybody. हर एक friend
This,
जरूरी होता है.
this one, can you please repeat again?
Yes, I'm saying that because you have started the minimum value 0. One condition is that you want to count 5. Yes or no? So you have started the counter value. This time I have already taken my counter variable with the max value. What I want to get, that is 5. We want to count a 5. Yes or no?
Yes.
So the thing is that we will start from counting 5, and every time, because we are counting 5 times, this time will not increase it. We will decrease it, minus. So it will become after 5, it will 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes or no?
Yes, got it.
So in this direction, when you are keeping from max to minimum, your condition will also become that it should be always. If you want to make it count 5, your value should go above 0. Yes or no? It should not be down from the 0. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So you can see you will keep on decreasing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Every time you have to check, oh, the number should not be less than 0. Otherwise, it will go into the -1. Yes or no? So you will see it will also give you the same impact. It is giving yes or no?
Yes.
So you can see if somebody want to understand, just understand. Control will come to the step 1. Value of counter 5. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now the control will go to the step 2. Counter value is greater than 0. Yes, 5 is greater than 0. Control will come to the step 3. It will print the Rahul. Now control will come to the step 4. This time you are saying that counter value -1 means counter was 5. 5 minus 1, 4. Counter become 4. 4 is greater than 0. Yes. 4 is greater than 0. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So control will come to the step 3. It will run. Again, counter will become 3, then will become 2, then at last it will become 1. When it will become 1, it will say 1 minus 1. Counter will become 0. It will come to the step 2. 0 is greater than 0. No, no, no. So it will come out of the loop. So how many times it will print? 5. So you can make the counter in the increasing order as well as the decreasing order. If you are making the increasing, you will write here increment +1. If you are making in the decreasing one, you will write -1. Getting my point?
Yes.
Yes.
I hope you got it.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so in this syntax, you can say this is the, trust me, this is the, you can say any person who is learning the Java, they feel it is really tough to understand the for loop. But trust me, if you are following my rule, that this is the step 1, this is step 2, this is step 3, and this is step 4, plus the condition is that step 1 runs only once in the life of loop. Means when it will start from step 1, but it will never come again to the step 1. It will follow 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Getting my point?
Yes.
So this is called for loop. Now I will come to the another loop. Okay, let me take a separate class for that. I'm creating a class while loop. Anybody want to ask anything? Okay, here again I will do one. Now the thing is that actually the main loop is only while. While is the main loop. Rest of the loops are actually just a difference in terms of syntax. I will show you. For running any loop, you need only all the 3's information. Are you getting my point? To running any loop, you need all the 4 information. Initialization, condition, increment, decrement, and body. Everything you need in every loop. Getting my point? But
Yes.
in while loop, the syntax is changed. The while loop says that WHILE, here they will give you the bracket and then they will give you the body. Now in this while, you can only put one thing. What you can put? You can put only condition. Getting my point? In while loop, they say that in this bracket, you can put the condition and this while is for your body. Getting my point?
Yes.
Now this says that in the for loop you got 3 places for initialization, for condition, for increment, decrement, and separate for body. But in while loop, I will provide you body, that is okay. But in my syntax while, I will provide the condition. So just see here, I am going to write this condition here, something like that. That is okay. But now the question is that where you will declare the variable, where you will increment the variable or decrement the variable. Getting my point?
Yes.
So in for loop, actually you have to handle this thing. First thing, initialization declaration outside the loop. Just before the while loop, you have to write counter variable, you have to write and then you declare. So actually declaration and initialization is not part of your while loop. Getting my point? You have to make it before it. Is it okay?
Yes.
Body, you can write it here. Just me write the body. I'm writing the body here. This one. That is also good. Now we have done. Step 1 is this one. This is step 1. Yes or no? We have done the
Yes.
step 1. Step 1 we have achieved, and condition was step 2. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now this body is step 3. We have also achieved it. Now the kind thing is that there is step 4. There is no syntax to give the step 4 in your file loop. Also, you have to find a place for that. And this place is actually comes under the body. In your body, when you have executed all the statement, at last you can write your increment decrement part. Getting my point?
Yes.
Yes.
So you will see everything, whatever you have done in your, let me write a comment here so that you can understand. This part is actually your step
4.
Now you can see, actually, if you try to compare both the loops, the for loop and the while loop, everything is same. Reason is that we need all the 4 information. Step 1, declaration part, initialization part, condition part, body part, and this is step 4 is increment decrement. Yes or no? But the place is different. In the while loop, because it provides the bracket to put the condition, you have given the condition here. Step 1, you will write outside this one. Body is already there. In the last line of the body, you can use it for your decrementing. And you will see this time it also gives the same impact. Let me run it. It is giving the same one, yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Now here you will see, it is also running in the same way. Control will come to the line number 8. It is a general statement. It is not a part of loop, but it is coming before the while loop. So what it will do? It will create a counter variable, initialize the value 5. Now the control will come to the step 2. Tell me, counter value is greater than 0? Yes. 5 is greater than 0?
Yes.
Control
Yes.
will go to the body part. In the body part, it will execute this thing. Rahul will be printed. Now, step 4 is also part of body. So when it will go to this part, it will minimize, it will decrease the value by 1.
1.
So now the value of counter will become 4. And this is the last statement. So control, after this control will go to the again step 2. Now this time again, check the condition. 4 is greater than 0? Yes. Control will go to in body. Now it will come to this line. Value will become 3. So in this way, when the again at last the value will become 0 and the counter will go to the condition this part, it will false. So control will come out a loop at the next line. Getting my point?
Yes.
Anybody who is not clear? Only the syntax is different. Otherwise, it is doing the same. You can see here, same program I have written here, same program I have written here. You will see, I'm going to make a change here. Just see, I'm making an increment 1, 0, less than 5, plus 1. This was the increment 1, yes or no? And here also make the increment 1, 0. Condition was less than equal to less than 5, right? And here I say plus 1, yes or no? Because the syntax is same, you will see output will be same. Printing, Rahul. I have written something wrong. Oh, sorry. Here it is 5. Yeah, I forget to update it here. Less than 5. Yeah, sorry. I can make the mistake, but program cannot. He is run on the basis of condition. 5 times Rahul. Now go through the file loop. 5 times Rahul. Working, yes or no? So you can see only the difference in terms of syntax. Getting my point?
Yes.
And now the last loop, which you have to learn, that is called do while. Now, what is do while demo? I will tell you. Same thing here. Again, the thing is that to run any loop, you need a syntax. So here also you need to give everything here. But here you will say, what is the syntax? Syntax is that you have to write do, then you have to write a bracket, means bracket is something like that. You have to write do, then you have to write the body part. Okay, body. And then at last, after this bracket, you have to write while, W-H-I-L-E, while, and here you put the condition. So just here, what is the thing is that this is your body part. And what is your body part? Body step is called always 3. Body step is 3. What is the condition part? I think 2.
Yeah.
Condition part is step 2. Now the question is that where is step 1? Where is your step 1? Again, in do while loop, you have to make it outside the loop. So you can use this one again, outside the loop. So we'll make it here. That is good. We have done this thing. Condition we can write. What is the condition? Less than 5. So let me put it here. Where? In the condition while. Condition we will write here. Now the condition is that where is the body part? Let me copy the body part here. Just same thing here. Okay, now you'll see. When I'm going to run it, I will again tell you the same steps here. It is printing the Rahul 5 times. Yes or no? So same thing
Yes.
here. Same thing here. This is step 1. Okay. This is step 1. This is step 2. Oh, sorry. Here you can say one thing here. There is step 1. Here we have given step 2, 3, and step where given step 2 and 4. Here in the now the thing is that if there is a while loop, why they have given the step do while loop? Reason is that in this do while loop, only the difference is that step 3 is actually step 2 and step 2 is actually step 3. This is the change. It means what you can say, actually in this way, body becomes step 2 and condition becomes step 3. Getting my point?
Yes.
So here you will say, actually the difference is that when it will run the program, your control will come to this part, then it will come to the do part. So first of all is go to the body and then we'll check the condition. Getting my point?
Yes.
So the difference is that anybody can tell me difference between the while and do while loop, what you are getting? Let me do one thing. Can I open parallelly? I can put, yeah, I can put parallel here. Or we can do one thing. Let me put parallel here. Yes, let me open this thing. This is while loop and this do while loop. Anybody can tell me what is the difference here?
Yes, in the while loop, when the condition is true, it will go inside the body. But in do while, the first it will go into the body, then it will check the condition.
Yeah. So
Whether it is true or false.
yeah. So that's why they have created two. You can say two functions. Reason is that you will say when you follow this control, how control is going. Control is going to the step 1. Then first of all, condition is checked. Then only it is going to the body part. Yes or no?
Yes.
So it means what happens? It means if the condition will not true in the starting, this line will not be printed single time. Yes or no?
Yes.
But if you go to the do while loop, here you are doing the initialization, then the control is going to the first body. Body means at least it will enter to the body first time. It means body will be executed at least once. At least once it will execute, and after that it is going to check. So actually it is something like that. In while loop, the loop is something like that. Condition body, condition body, condition body. But in the do while loop, it is starting from body condition, body condition. So when it is starting from the body, at least this will run one. And how you can show you the difference? Let me tell you. What is the condition here? Less than 5. Yes or no?
Yes.
I am going to make the fail condition. How? I'm just making the value of 0 to 6. Condition is true or false?
False.
Same thing I'm giving in the do while loop. But just see here, in case of while, what will be the output? Just see here. Nothing is output. Nothing, because when the condition is come, counter is less than 5. No, it becomes false. Counter value is 6. So it has not entered into the while body. But in case of what happens, just let me run it. When you run, it's white printed, Rahul, because the value was 6. First of all, it entered to the body. It printed Rahul. It has made something, whatever is written in body, then it go to the condition part. Yes or no? So it means whenever somebody asks you what is the difference between while and do while, you will say do while at least runs the body at least once. Mandatory, it will run the body at least once. Got the difference? Haji, yes or no?
Yes.
Now I'm going to give you the assignment here. Okay, let me make it here. So assignment is there. The assignment is that you have to print the table for me. Okay, you have to print a table for me, something like that. You can take the example. I will give you a variable, something like. Let me show here in the one. Oh, I forget to print the main one. Okay, let me make a developer. I'm going to be a developer and just making a copy paste. Okay, now, so you have to print a table for me and using all the 3 loops. How you have to print, just see here. I want to print the table something like, not something like that. You can assume that there is a variable n. Getting my point? Whatever value I will put for n, you have to print the table for me. If I'm giving 2, you have to print the table for me. Getting my point? Everybody know tables? 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6. So you have to print the table for me. But the thing is that, but the hack is that, but the trick is that you don't have to print only the table 2 ones are 2. You have to print something like that in our childhood. 2, this one, 2 ones are 2. Getting my point? So my table should be printed. If the number n is 2, then it should be printed 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So your printing should be console in this, something like that. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
And it will keep on printing, and at last it will print 2 multiply 10 equal to 20.
20.
If I'm giving the table, if I'm giving the value of n equal to 3, it should print the table of 3. 3 ones are 3, 3 to the 10. So you know that you have to achieve with the help of loop. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So I'm just giving a little bit hint for you. I will just write the code quickly, and then you have to do it at your end. So I'm just writing the code quickly so that you can get a glimpse of that. Da, 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 da. For, I'm just writing, I'm not explaining, I'm just telling that how you can achieve it. So it is my advice, please do not watch the video till your assignment. Okay, just you can say just try by your own. When you will be frustrated, you can use my one. Okay, otherwise don't try to copy. If you'll copy, you are not going to learn it. Okay. Okay, one more thing I want to tell you here. Whenever you want to make an increment I equal to I plus 1, there is a shortcut way to achieve it. You can I equal to I plus 1, you can write in the short I plus plus. So I plus plus means it is equivalent to I equal to I plus 1. Getting my point? So I plus 1 means you are incrementing the value of I. You don't need to write code I equal to I plus 1. Okay, so here I'm writing the code. You can see, I'm just making a statement. You will be confused. This is the main trick here in the SOP. 2. Nobody will copy. Nobody will copy. 2 ones are. Okay, let me run it and see it is printing the value properly or not. It is printing the table of 3. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And you have to print the table of any number whatever I'm giving here in this one. So this is your assignment, and you have to achieve it not only with for loop, you have to achieve with all the 3 loops. Then you understand, oh, if I can achieve with all the 3 loops, it means I'm getting the concept of
Loops.
Is it okay? So
Yeah.
this is your assignment, and I hope before end of the day today, everybody will give the assignment on WhatsApp. Let's see who's going to play the fastest KBC. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.